This leads to my fourth lesson. Every bad decision we make has consequences that we cannot choose. Although what these Benjamites did was wrong, the other 11 tribes coming and actually fighting and killing them was a decision they made. And now they have to deal with the outcome of that decision. And the Benjamites also have to pay for the outcome of their bad decision. Listen, you can choose your sin, but you can't choose your consequences. Every decision you make has consequences. And the problem is, personally, you and I cannot choose those consequences. So what happens is that the Israelites go and kill men from this clan called Jebesh-Gileade. And there are 400 women who have never been with a man. Then they take these 400 women and give them to 400 of the 600 Benjamite men so these men can reproduce. But what's the problem? Simple math. There were 600 Benjamite men who couldn't find wives because all the wives had been killed, and 400 of them now have a wife given to them from the clan of Jebesh-Gileade. So the problem is that there are now 200 men from Benjamin who do not have wives, and that's why I said that one bad decision leads to another. What happens next is that these Israelites basically say, you know what? We all made a vow saying we could not give our daughters to any of the Benjamites, but it says nothing about if they are taken. So what happens is that they have to make another bad decision and say, you know what? This is what the Benjamites need to do. Send a message and say, look, there's a festival coming up, a feast. And basically, some of our daughters are going to be dancing and having fun at this feast. Technically, we cannot give our daughters to you because we made a vow. But if you find them and kidnap them, that's on you. If you find them and kidnap them, we'll be free from that vow, because technically we didn't give our daughters to you, and you'll be able to have a wife and reproduce. So, they have this feast, and essentially these 200 Benjamite men go and steal and kidnap these women while they are dancing at a party and take them back as their wives. Personally, I know this is a crazy story, and I tried to summarize it as quickly as I could. But the point is this: one bad decision often leads to another, and all kinds of bad decisions affect other people. Go through this story again and see how many people were negatively affected by one bad decision. Some of the Benjamite men deserved what happened to them, but most of the people in Benjamin had nothing to do with it and died in battle.